Just like the PS2 games, we are going to be divvying up the GameCube games into two parts. Once again, I do not know how the living hell I'm going to do the Wii ones, because I have way too many Wii games. But, for the sake of argument, we're not up to the Wii games right now, we're up to the GameCube games. Now, I have a lot of GameCube games, some of which don't even have disc box things. That won't even fit in one of the generic DVD cases, so as a result, they've learned to coexist with each other. Some of them have 2 discs in them, because I don't know what happened to their boxes. And I don't have a lot of these to go around. But we're going to start with the Game Boy player. All you have to do is put this in the GameCube disc thing, as long as your Game Boy player is connected. And it will automatically boot up a Game Boy Advance game that you have set up in the Game Boy player. Or Game Boy Color, whichever you prefer. Personally, as you guys know, this is how I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the Reverse Rebirth storyline. And this is also how I've done my most recent playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red. Oh, sorry, not Fire Red. Leaf Green, where I'm doing the Frug lock. Which Frug stands for frugal, in case you guys are wondering. That is, to me, a must, like a necessity to have for any Nintendo gamer. Especially since Game Boy Advances are so hard to come by these days. So overpriced, so ridiculous. And now along came one of the greatest video games that has ever been made. I wish I had the disc for this, but unfortunately, I just don't. But I am listening to its music, so that's okay. This is Mario Party 4, the best of all of the Mario Party games, and it's really not that close. I got this in the spring of 2017, and have played it religiously ever since. I don't have as much of an affinity for this game as I do for Mario Party 5, but this, oh my lord, the mini games in this are some of the best. The board gimmicks are some of the best. Even though that stupid Boo board screwed me over in my Let's Play of this game, I can't get enough of Mario Party 4. It is one of the best Mario Party games, without question, if you ask me. And who knows, maybe I might decide to dip my toe back into it for another run-through of boards, because I just love this game that much. From another game I love that I've already Let's Played, to another game that I've already loved and Let's Played. Whatever. This is Carfax Asphalt, or as you lame people call it, Star Fox Assault. A game that literally nobody remembers, and it drives me insane. I know it was a direct sequel to a game that nobody liked, but God, I loved this game so much when I first played it. Then I gave it away to a cousin, and then I got it back again, and I just love this game. I love this game with a burning passion. It's so much fun. The score is phenomenal. This was like the first Nintendo game to really get like a true old-fashioned orchestral score. Like, everybody says, oh, it was Mario Galaxy, and I'm like, bullshit, it was Mario Galaxy, it was Star Fox! Carfax Asphalt! Oh, it's a cheesy, stupid game, and I love it all the same. On to another game that I do love all the same, Mario Strikers. The only game where my dad and I have nearly killed each other playing it, because my dad is, or was, a huge soccer fan. And we both beat the shit out of each other in this game. As you would expect, it's a Mario-ized version of soccer. And back then, we were actually neck and neck with each other, but I have a feeling that if we played now, I'd beat the living tar out of him. Because I can beat the highest difficulty AI in this game with, like, shutouts, so yeah, it's basically Mario Soccer, like there's Mario Baseball, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. No Mario Hockey yet. Hint, hint, Nintendo. You're sitting on a gold mine there, Trebek. Super Smash Brothers Melee! The one that everybody thinks they're good at, but they're really not, and myself included. I'd like to say I'm good at this and be like, oh, I don't want to toot my own horn, but no, I am genuinely not that good at this game. This was the one that everybody played and everybody liked to think they were a master of. But let me tell you this, if you just use Martha Falco, you have not mastered this game. But this is one of the ones that has 2 discs in it. Because I don't know where my copy of American Wasteland went. My box for it, at least. This is Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. One of the greatest skateboarding games ever, and I'm so glad that I own it. One of the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. But there's Melee. The best fighting game of all fighting games. Except it's not, because Brawl is, in my opinion. Because it's so much easier to break. This one is not that easy to break. Also, when everybody just uses Martha Falco, it's boring. I prefer the versatility of the later Smash games in comparison to the wonkiness of 1 and the ridiculous, over-the-top nonsense with Martha Falco in 2. Brawl is great. 4 is really good, and Ultimate is also very good. Now on to a game that is not good at all. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. Bullshit. Because it's not, because I bought it used. But either way. Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom is sort of like Tom Clancy's End War, if you just put Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters in it. And there's just so many stupid things where it's like, I put monsters that are supposed to be really strong in the decks and in the battles, and they still get their asses handed to them. Not happy about it. This game is just gross. But you could have gotten Zoa and Metal Zoa from this game, if that fancies you. Probably would have sold more if they sold one of the Egyptian God cards with it. I don't even want to show you guys the disc because this game is such a disappointment to me. Back on the good track. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In my opinion, my humble, disgusting, reprobate opinion, especially since I have not played Age of Calamity or Breath of the Wild yet. Age of Calamity I haven't played at all. Breath of the Wild I haven't played through to completion. This is the best Zelda game. I love the designs of the characters in this game. I love the gameplay. I love that you get to essentially sail the seas doing whatever the hell you want most of the game. I love, well, once you get your own ship, of course. Takes a bit of time to get to that, but it's not like the gameplay is boring or anything. I just love this game. It has so much character to it. In fact, when I was originally doing my 25 games of Christmas, and this was one of them, my idea was I was originally going to say, you know what, screw it, we're going to turn this into a Let's Play, but unfortunately my external hard drive decided to have the last word in that argument, so one day, Wind Waker, one day. On with the show to Luigi's Mansion. One of the launch titles for the Nintendo GameCube. One of the first times that a Mario game was not available at launch. Even though technically this is a Mario game, but it's not. It's a Luigi game. Basically, this has nothing to do with basic Mario Party gameplay. Luigi's Mansion is all about Ghostbusters. Hunting ghosts and looking for the ghost that captured Mario. That is basically it. I don't mean to be rude or anything, because it's not rude, because this game is fun. I wouldn't have expected basically a Ghostbuster simulator to be fun, but sure enough it is. I enjoy this game. It's got great character, great music, great gameplay. It's just overall, it's just a great game. On to another game that has become redundant thanks to Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Super Mario Sunshine. We all remember my Let's Play of this, where I game overed on basically every level, because I'm awful at it. But I am doing very well in my Switch playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine. I'm up to, I think, 55, 56 Shine Sprites. On my way to get all 120 because I 120 starred Super Mario 64, so I may as well do that for Sunshine. Awesome gameplay, great music. Overall, just one of the best Nintendo GameCube titles you can get out there. Especially if you ask me. But you are asking me since you are watching my video, so you can suck it. Waka waka flocka taka. Last but not least for this part is the only Metroid game I've owned and played through to completion. Metroid Prime. I played the living crap out of the demo of this at Target when I only had a PS2. And I pleaded with my mom to let me play, to let me get this game. And she finally got it once I got the GameCube. She finally was like, okay, fine, you can have Metroid Prime. Are you happy? And it links to Metroid Fusion. Oh, good for them. But, oh my lord, when I played this for the 25 videos of Christmas, I forgot how fluid the controls were in this. Easily one of the best shooters I've ever played. And I'm not even like that big into the Metroid series. Like I said, it's just, I should get more into it, but this is definitely one that I am proud to say that I'm the owner of, because oh my lord, it is better than I could have possibly ever imagined. Alright, that wraps up this part. The second half, get over here, Carfax. The second half of this list will commence with Pokemon Coliseum. Until we meet again, my lovelies, stay classy, YouTube.